you can argue this is the most influential martial artist of all time, the great Bruce Lee, making his walk to the octagon here tonight, Jim.
Everybody wants to be Bruce Lee. They say they want to be like Mike. If you're a fighter, you want it to be like Bruce Lee. You want it to be that fast. You want it to be that charismatic. You want it to have an ability to just freeze your opponents. Your speed, your movement, just the diversity in the attacks that you can give your opponents would just confuse people. I mean, I watched him beat a 7-foot Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to stay undefeated.
Right.
If you can do that, you can do anything.
I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once. I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Bruce Lee in a nutshell.
Just so wise.
Bruce Lee enters the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC champion.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so the UFC is back at the O2 Arena here in London, England. The adult beverages are flowing, and we're going to feed off this crowd tonight as usual here in the UK, DC.
You know, a lot of times you sit next to the octagon, and because we wear these headphones, you can barely hear. But when we come to London, headphone or not, you are going to know that these people are loud, they're raucous, and they're ready to put on a show. They're ready to also cheer hard for the English fighter.
Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you can do worse than watching the film on this guy
It's a
tonight.
master class, John. It's a master class in mixing up the target, mixing up the strikes, and ending your combinations with the kick. Set up to the right.
He missed with that jab attempt there.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Lee gets hit by that leg kick. Oh, this place is going nuts. We got a brawl on our hands, folks.
The fans are out of their seat. These guys are getting after it. Oh, that's big.
Well, the left hook has been there at times, not that time.
Controlling the fight behind that jab.
Wow, another nice combination there. He's got the flow state going tonight.
Oh, he's in rhythm, John. It's like the music's playing in his head, and he is just salsa dancing all up on his opponent's face. I mean, a jab, right hand, uppercut. Everything he throws lands, and it lands with vicious intent.
Solid punch by him there. Good job defensively to block that punch. We march on, 3 minutes to go. Nice jab by Lee. Really finding the kicking range now. Another one lands there. Oh, nice hook. And follows up with another one.
Ooh, what a punch.
Oh, big elbow. Lee going for the leg kick. He does not connect.
Big punches.
Blocks that kick to the body.
Come on, buddy. Keep your hands up. Let's go.
Trying to find a home for that right hand. Wow, what a head kick. Under 2 minutes now to go in round one. Oh, beautifully placed and timed kick there by Lee. Oh, pretty good technique as he lands the side kick, DC.
Real nice technique to land that side kick. He did a great job of getting that leg up and then right to the target.
Snapped off the jab nicely there.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Lee gets caught by that straight punch. His defense has abandoned him tonight. Checks the leg kick.
Continuing to go to the head. He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to keep that elbow tight and throw punches with his free hand. Oh.
Back out of there. Back out of there now.
Oh, strong hook to the head there by Lee.
60 seconds.
Oh, and he lands another leg kick there. I have a novel idea. Maybe the opponent should try to check one of these.
He's got to try to check him, but he can't, John, because there's no windup.
Yeah.
There's no tell. And when he feels his opponent is getting a beat on his leg kicks, he'll just pop a jab up, get the hands up to block the face, blast the leg kick on the bottom. It's unbelievable to watch a guy that is so diverse and has such a great understanding of landing these leg kicks.
So we crossed the 30-second mark in our opening round.
Oh, that one landed, yep.
Under 20 seconds now to go. Clean with the right hook. 10 seconds now in round one. How about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that. Big right hand.
So a strong 5 minutes down. And it could very well be anyone's fight here.
Another round in the books there. Everything you're throwing is landing. I want you to stay heavy with those kicks.
All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it if you would.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risk. What a fantastic round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two underway. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward. Leg kick.
Oh, the hook lands.
Does a great job of mixing up his strikes. Lands another leg kick. Beautiful jab lands.
Nice crack there. Straight right, he misses.
Clinch position. Beautiful elbow over the top. Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
Lee gets hit by that leg kick. You may want to start checking some of these. Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent at will.
Well, I mean, John, the guy can fight everywhere. And he can fight everywhere, meaning he can fight on the ground, he can fight in the stand-up, but he's also able to do it because his cardio is so good. Right. This is one of the best fighters that we have seen for a long time, and it is showing in this performance.
Obvious redness on the right side of his body. Oh, really doing a nice job timing his shots, staying busy in this round. Establishing the jab here. Lee gets stung by that leg kick.
He's got that single collar tie locked in.
Fighters separate from the clinch. Just over 3 minutes to go. Oh, beautifully timed with the Superman punch. Well, one got through, that kick was blocked. Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following the game plan. Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket. Just missed with that right hand. Just over 2 minutes now to go in round two.
Work, work, come on, work.
Lee gets hit with that overhand.
Another good shot.
Just missed with the straight left hand. Hard shots landing on both sides here. Man, And his sidekick is just killer. You saw it right there.
He has a really good sidekick. He's so fast at doing that technique, and there is no tell when he attempts that certain strike.
Able to connect with a beautiful jab. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart.
Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished. Nice combination by the champ.
Oh, Superman punch is good.
Nice kick. These guys are going at it.
Another powerful kick there. A lot of volume with the feet tonight for him.
It's unbelievable to watch somebody make kicking the base of their fighting style. He has shown us that it's possible.
Huge kick right there. Don't want to take too many more of those. Back to the leg kick now. That one's no good. Well, he's had next to no answers for the body shots here tonight, and now some redness really starting to develop on that side.
We're starting to see the damage. We're starting to visibly see the effect that all these body strikes are taking on this guy. He's got to do something different, and he's got to be very careful because look for his opponent to go over the top now that he set him up.
And that spinning kick found its home up top. Seconds winding down in round two. Perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Breathe, relax, get some water, and listen. All right, you're losing the stand-up here. I need you to stop.
All right, a lot of high-level highlights from that last round, DC. Take us through the replay.
If he fought like this, I would be comfortable entering him into a K1 level kickboxing competition. He's that good at finding and landing those kicks at will. He needs to continue to do this as the fight goes on.
You ready? You ready? Do it.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. All right, here we go with the start of another round. Pretty good previous two rounds, I thought.
Yeah, it's been a very competitive fight to this point. Both guys have had their moments, especially in these last two rounds. You expected somebody to get ahead, but they've both been so evenly matched. We're still right where we started.
Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many body strikes in this fight, but now, as this fight goes on, he is not discriminating, working the body, and those shots are gonna count. Lands a strike there. Oh, that's a brutal cut on his nose there. He is bleeding.
Lands a quick jab.
Knee strike there, interrupted by Lee. Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange.
Oh, nice.
Nice execution on the team. Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. Oh, and there's that inside leg kick, and just slap yourself hard on the inside of your leg and tell me how that feels.
I mean, it really hurts because that's the soft part of your leg. So you land that over and over again, guy will have a very tough time maneuvering out of a lot of the techniques you throw at him.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round three. Oh, nice slip there. It sounds simple, right? Hit and don't get hit, but this guy's defense has been sharp tonight.
Cat and mouse. You got to play cat and mouse. Hit, don't get hit. He does a great job of that.
Man, his body not looking too good right now. It's not quite Dominic Reyes against Jan Blachowicz, but these body strikes really starting to add up.
They're starting to pay dividends. You know, he spoke to us about this earlier in the week, how he was going to eat this guy up from bottom to top. He was going to go in reverse. That is exactly what he has done.
Well, now these kicks are really starting to pile up since he found his range. This could be trouble. Well, that is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Very nice leg kick there by Lee.
The issue with that kick, as effective as it is, one gets checked, you have the Anderson Silva situation.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing. Take it forward. Nice double leg, nice finish.
Lee gets up, he is back on the feet here. All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow,
right.
You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat.
Oh, nice job to block the kick. Oh, huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes. Oh!
Oh, you gotta like the output here. So aggressive with the strikes, he continues to light him up. Gotta be careful here not to gas out, of course, but you gotta like the offense we're seeing from him, especially in this round.
When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
He's looking for that left hand. Not there. 20 seconds left. Pretty good straight punch there by Lee. Final seconds of the round. Nice body kick there. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. All right, let us get you some replays from that previous round. His nose is significantly damaged after his opponent's handiwork in that previous frame.
It's smashed. It's smashed, John, and you see the cut on it. You see the bruising. It's bad now, but in a couple days it'll be much worse.
Yeah.
Because that's when you get the black eyes and you start to look like a freaking penguin. The guy is taking too many shots with his head. He's not doing a great job of moving his head off the center line. If he wants to win this fight, he has got to be smarter in his approach.
And he is toughness personified, but you got to think that that nose, in terms of his breathing pattern, is going to start to give him issues as this fight presses on. Tried to go to the body, but unable to connect.
Nice head kick lands.
Oh, he landed another great shot to the body there, really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight. Oh, he landed that knee to the midsection. Got to think his opponent's going to feel that one in the morning.
And he's going to continue to throw that strike because he knows that his opponent can't take many of them.
Well, you got to think he's happy with this performance here tonight. Essentially, just the way he drew it up, it's been a striking clip.
It's like a fairy tale. He's doing everything he wanted to do, and his opponent isn't doing much to try and deter him and really mess with the game plan.
Just misses with that one. Oh, goes to the switch kick and lands. That was masterfully done.
It's such a fast action. You draw a reaction from your opponent, and that's when you find the target. Ooh, big shot lands.
All right, so he's dealing with some swelling upstairs, and you got to think his opponent is going to continue to attack that region.
Well, he has to. He's starting to see now the work is being done. He's starting to see the benefits of the work. with the swelling that's starting to occur.
Just over 3 minutes to go. And now some separation. Looking to land the right just out of range. Well, it didn't take him long to get a good read on his opponent. Another good series of kicks there.
He thought the kicks would be the key tonight, and they sure have been.
Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish. Oh, nice body shot. Beautiful jab there by the champ. Oh, nice jab.
Oh, and a head kick there.
Another big head kick lands. You have got to make some adjustments.
Oh, nice straight punch there by Lí. I really hope this man doesn't have to sneeze tomorrow. It is not going to feel good. He has absorbed a whole lot of damage to the body, and they might stop this fight soon.
Could you imagine what his ribs feel like right now after taking all that damage to the body? It's visible. He looks like he's overreacting. He's wincing. It's hard to watch, man. Very hard to watch.
All right, operating inside the closed guard now. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent.
Nice transition. Oh, right into mount.
Oh, arm triangle. Arm triangle. Arm triangle.
Ooh, that submission looks tight. And he's back to his feet. Good sign for him there. Back and forth we go. And now the jab gets through. Under a minute now to go in the round.
What a great job getting that kick to the target.
Oh, he gets tagged there. Nice combination to the head. Well, he continues to stay busy, and he continues to land with volume punches here.
I mean, volume, but he's not wasting anything. He's so accurate out there.
Well, an incredible fight thus far. Both fighters look like they could be finished at any time. If you wondered about the heart on either side, that question was answered tonight.
Nothing. There are no more questions in regards to these two fighters. Both of these men have been hurt. Both of these men are swollen. They're bloody. They're both, even though they're both willing and ready to continue this fight.
Ten seconds remaining in round 4. Closes the gap and gets the single collar tie now. Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, there's the end of the round, and hopefully not the end of the fight. He doesn't look as handsome as he did when he walked out. That is a severe gash on his face. All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the cut on his nose, and you have to at least ask the question at this point in time. Maybe he's dealing with a broken nose. You certainly don't want to blow the nose. That will result in the eyes swelling shut, but a definite source of adversity here after this round. All right, well, I'm no doctor. I'm not going to diagnose a broken nose, but a huge cut on the bridge, and his opponent continues to attack it.
Continues to attack it as he should. He did the damage. He was the one that landed the shot that opened up that cut. Now he's got to make his opponent pay for it. He was a bit lax in defense, and now he's got that massive cut on the bridge of his nose. Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Almost in range with the straight left, but that's a miss.
That was a hard body kick.
Fighter lands a kick to the head now. Huge block there.
And now some separation.
Lí gets caught with that punch.
His nose is all crooked, it's all beat up, it's bleeding. He got hurt bad. That nose looks broken.
Let's get busy with those hands now, man. Come on, let him go.
Nice jab. Straight right hand now, just misses. Lí gets caught with that punch. Back kick there. Just out of range with the big right hand. And he lands the hook. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Another nice kick there. Solid series of kicks. They're all landing now. Well, he put so much stock into this fight, and now we're late in the game, and if he doesn't get a finish, this opportunity goes by the board.
I mean, it's almost over. Right now, he's got to start throwing everything he can find at his opponent and hope that he can force a mistake and overwhelm his opponent to try to get a finish.
Man, that cut is only getting worse. Canvas cleanup guy's gonna be busy. Throws the teep now and it lands. Man, his jab is good. There it is.
I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out.
Lí's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent.
He closes the distance beautifully. He's got a single collar tie.
Checks that leg kick. Under 2 minutes now to go in the fight. Oh, caught him flush with the head kick there, DC.
Beautiful setup to get his leg up there quickly before his opponent could react.
Kick to the body by Lí. Trying to go to the body here, unable to find the target. Throws that teep and it lands.
Slash elbow from the clinch. Oh, that right hand barely missed there.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. 1 minute to go in the fight.
Oh, nice kick.
Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taking to this cut. Easier said than done, though.
Oh, nice hook by him there. Not necessarily with full power, but certainly found the desired target.
He's throwing those shots to damage your opponent and set up another shot down the middle. Great commitment to the kicking game. He's got the single collar tie.
Well, clearly his leg is hurt, and now you see him starting to limp a little bit, Sean. Oh, back and forth action right till the final horn. What a tremendous finish to this one as we go the full 25 minutes. All right, so the championship fight goes the distance as we get you some highlights here, and I do believe the champion will walk out the way he came in as the undisputed best in the world.
He is one of the most talented mixed martial artists we have ever seen in the UFC's octagon. He takes every challenge head on, and tonight he got pushed, but I think he did just enough to maintain his title.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 50-46. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Bruce the Dragon Lí.
mixed martial arts royalty, folks. Bruce